What's up, everybody? How you doing? This is FD, and today is a special day. G and I are gonna do something for the community. The community. And when I say community, I mean we're rolling in this episode with Mr. White. You see him right here. Mr. White is a close friend of mine. We've known each other for a while now. He's been in the hobby collecting for years. And now he wants to know more about what's going on in the hobby today. So we're going to hit the LA proper show. Go talk to my man, What's King, move around, ask questions, let Mr. White understand what's happening now from a grading perspective, what's being graded today, what's the value of cars right now compared to what he's used to in the past. So this is great for the hobby. To me, this is one of the shows I'm the most excited about. Again, we're going to move around, talk to different vendors. I'm going to continue to build relationships. Mr. White is going to build relationships. We're going to have a blast, people. I want you all to check this out. I really want you to leave in the comments what you think of this episode, because for me, this is what the hobby is all about. And each one of you out there, you know somebody that's been in the hobby and trying to come back to the hobby. You let me know what you're doing to help them out. So, G, bump the music. Let's hit them with some scenes, and let's spend time in the hobby for the community. Let's go! Who's rolling with FD? Who's rolling with FD?
I'm rolling with FD.
What? Who's rolling with FD?
I'm rolling with FD.
Talk to him. I'm excited to enter the show. And when Mr. White and I enter, I want to show him the first room of the show up front immediately. We walk in, start talking to some vendors, and giving Mr. White a snapshot of what cars are being sold today.
What's up, bro? No. Yeah. I'm trying to leave to go to Pittsburgh.
What time are you leaving?
Like soon, very soon.
About to say that's 2.5 hours away.
No, I gotta see. We're gonna think about
I'm surprised you even came here.
I live like a mile from here.
Okay.
That's why I'm like, yeah. Oh, it's my poker chip game thing that I got going. I've been doing pretty. Look how like much people bought already. But yeah, people pick a poker chip with numbers on them, then it corresponds on the table. So.
Really?
Yeah. Like I was at the other show yesterday. There's 40 spots here. I sold 50 spots. Are you after anything today?
No, just browsing around.
Yeah, that's usually how I go. I don't know what I want till like.
Yeah, but you don't know what you might find in here.
Exactly.
See this Curry card, bro?
Yeah.
So nice card.
I hate it though because that card's been so tough on me. It's because it's like comp pretty low, but I'm like, this card's numbered compared to the Topps card, and like it's just way lower. Yeah, so it's one of those things where
You just ride it out now?
yeah, just writing it out.
This one time?
Exactly it.
It's interesting stuff goes, like the Jaron Jackson first came out.
I really like him as a player. It's just he's been working on injuries and he's finally there. We'll see how he does this year. So who knows?
Have a good one, bro. After we leave the small room, it's time to hit the big room. It's showtime. I walk Mr. White in, show him how the show is set up in sort of a rectangle. And on the wall, the Kansas City Chiefs are playing the Chargers. This is a great atmosphere. And the first person I want to talk to is Wes King. We're going to talk about 81 Topps, all the cars that Mr. White is familiar with, and much more as we get into population and what kind of cars Wes King is submitting.
What's up, big man?
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good to
How are
see you. Congratulations, man.
Thank you, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Married.
Yes, sir.
How you been?
Good, bro.
Yeah, good.
Real
You and my
good.
partner Jimmy.
How you doing, brother? I love the video. Thank you, sir.
I know. We watched that recap. Like we actually used that video because we forgot how we set this all up. Because
Okay.
last show's our first
I'm
time.
glad we could help, bro. Yeah.
So we were going through the video. We were like, how did FD have it? Like,
Yeah.
So it was
Real
nice
cool.
when you got the whole
Real
setup.
cool.
So, yeah.
I always like this setup you all have here,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Real nice.
We got the game on, we got drinks flowing.
Yeah.
We're trying to make it like a sports card hub.
Yeah, bro.
You know, so you come here, you have a drink, you watch a game, hang out with the homies, and you know, come get some cards, you get some collectibles, you get the whole thing. You know?
I see you got some of these magic cards.
Which ones?
I thought you posted some.
Oh, dude, I've been like just stockpiling. I think I got like 12 of these.
I think
all
it's a
different
smart
grades.
move, man.
I got like 5 or 6 birds.
Why all this stuff is undervalued, bro.
Yes, dude. This is the first year solo card set.
81, yeah.
And then I almost look at these as like XRCs because that's like, you know, all of them together.
Yeah.
And then these 81s here, that's their first solo card. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
And these things have been undervalued for a long
So undervalued. I love those cards.
Yeah.
And like kind of comic book action shot type stuff, you know.
What's the price on that LeBron right there?
Asking 9K on that one.
Let me just see that.
Yeah, that's numbered to 40. That's a pop 2 and none higher. Yeah, that's a beautiful card there. Love that card.
How would you come across a card like that?
I mean, you don't. You know, it's like, but when
really
you,
don't.
yeah, I mean, I've never seen another one.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, I've seen different years of chronology, but like most of them, whenever they're written on the patches, the autos are really faded or blotchy.
True.
It's very
Very
hard
true.
to get a 10 auto
True.
on the jersey like that. So that's a very tough card to come by.
We talk about Curry, and there's a Curry card.
Yeah, that's number to 500 there. That's a pop 8. That's a tough one to come by too. I got this.
You want break cards?
I got this dunk in here too. I got this Star Power Supreme. I don't know if you've seen that version of it, the gold one. I got that in a PSA 10. That's in the safe at home. But I have this one that I'm selling. That's a Pop 16, and I had the regular Star Power PSA 10. I sold that, but Duncan's another guy, stupidly undervalued. Very undervalued. D-Wade.
These are those stained glass that we saw before.
Yeah. I just had a Giannis and a True Gem I sold a couple weeks ago. So I'm big on the stained glass. That's probably my favorite modern day insert, stained glass.
Yep.
You've seen them in person, right? How they shine. That's a work of art. You know what I mean?
The one thing they have, not like that.
And you want to see the original, where they got the idea from. You know, Panini copied them, right? This is the original. It's the original stained glass. Gallery of Heroes. I mean, that you would think copyright infringement or something, right?
Yeah, you think, right?
It's like they just copied that card. But still, you gotta love a stained glass. But that's the OG right there. That's where it all started.
So how often do you submit cards for grading?
I mean, I used to submit. I mean, I probably still have maybe another 10 orders in grading right now, you know? I mean, I went ham, and I just got tons of raw like a year ago, and I sent everything. Most of the stuff I graded myself. Mostly everything in here, you know? I haven't been grading too much lately, just because, you know, it's only higher tier, and right now I've mainly just been buying slab stuff, unless it's like a high-end somewhere, unless I'm buying a collection, then I'll grade that stuff, you know? But I don't really, I haven't really been grading too much lately. And I think that's kind of why the market took a little bit of a dip too, because people haven't been able to grade. So I think once that comes back, it's going to open up a whole new door too, and you know, market's really going to start swinging back.
Always enjoy seeing you, bro.
Yeah, you too, my man. Yeah, great work, love the videos. Great editor, great cameraman too. He's been doing good.
Put some work in, man.
Yeah, I love all the frames around
Yeah,
it.
bro.
And you guys
You gotta shake it up. You gotta keep it fresh. Look at it.
I like it. Yeah, it's very visually appealing. You can tell you guys put a lot of effort into the videos and the production. So keep it up, man.
All right.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you, man.
Drink on me if you want some.
All right, bro.
Next, we hit my man Merle, where we jump into his price bands, and there's some winners in there. We talk through that, and we talk about his PC. Merle has cards.
Scored a goal, Ansu Fati
Oh, really?
for Barcelona.
Uh-huh.
He scored today. Memphis Depay scored today.
Okay.
But I bring my Ansu Fati cards back out.
You should. Where do you get all these from, huh?
Maybe just collecting from the past, 3-4 years.
Well, you have a lot of variety here. So you got a Devontae Adams card.
And I was just doing this on the break,
Understood.
Just got back into it. Little did I know the market was about to explode.
Yeah. I got some Trevor Lawrence card.
You should see what I have on my PC. I don't even have it at home. I send all that stuff to PWCC Vault.
Understood.
Because I've got too much anxiety from it.
Yep.
I've got a lot of autographed and RPAs of Mahomes.
Oh, okay.
But I paid like nothing for, like
Yeah, bro.
$400. And now that all those cars are worth over like 50 grand.
Yeah, man. Anything Mahomes. Autograph, low print.
And I got them all on PSA 10s,
Oh, then you.
PS95s.
Yeah, you're good.
And I did the same thing with Luca. And during COVID, this is what I did to keep myself busy.
Yeah, COVID changed everything.
How are you?
FD, how you doing?
Dude, Dakota, nice to meet you.
When is the next Vegas show?
Well, our first Las Vegas card show is October 22nd to the 24th. Yes, sir. It's our first one. There have been a couple other ones, but we are trying to be the staple point for Las Vegas. We are going to aim for 400 tables. We just announced our autographed guest list of 12 names. We're about to announce a couple more sponsors and continue to sell all the way up to show date. So at the moment, we have Mike Easler, Brian Gill, Spencer Haywood, Tom Mack, Bill Madlock, Eddie Muhammad, Rudy Rudiger, Jay Schrader, Richard Steele, the boxing referee, Jerome Williams, Greg Valentine, the Hammer, and Cody Stamen, the UFC fighter, with a couple more on the way.
Very cool. I like Bill Matlock.
Yeah.
I grew up in Chicago.
Oh, nice, nice. You live out here now?
Yeah.
We're going to be trying to do 2 big shows a year, opposite of each other, and then try to start doing every other month smaller local shows, something like this, maybe a little bit bigger.
In Vegas?
In Vegas, because we need to establish a Vegas market, because there really isn't a strong market for Vegas. But yeah, we want 2 national shows and then a lot of smaller monthly shows to help build the hobby out there.
What's your name again?
Dakota.
Dakota.
Yes, sir.
All right, nice to meet
Here
you.
you go. If you have any questions, reach out.
Will do, sir. Appreciate you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Now, y'all know we had to take time to show y'all the bomb footage of the game on the wall. Kansas City doesn't have a chance. Now it's time to spend time with my guys. I come on the cars and I sell the cars 2021. We're going to be talking about here stuff in the 80s and 90s and when we grew up. Cool cars with Jose Canseco and more. Pacquiao, Barry Sanders. Let's get after it.
Good to see you. How much? Things been good?
Good to see you.
I haven't been
We
really
was driving here. That's what I said. We going through stuff.
Yeah, it's been 3 months since I've been at a show. But,
Good to see you, bro.
yeah, likewise, likewise. Market's doing better, it looks like.
It is. I think it's going to continue to do.
Yeah, it's got it. It's got it.
How much is this new real car?
450.
Nice car.
Yeah, small pop.
Got a chance to meet him in person.
You knew how was he?
Before he got hurt. Real nice.
Good.
Real nice.
Good, good. People forget how long he's been with the Dodgers.
Yeah, man, since he was a young kid.
Yeah, I mean,
17.
he's in his early
He was
20s
like
now.
17 years old when they first got drafted.
Yeah, it's crazy. Seems like an old man, but he's so young still.
Where'd you get the Jose Canseco car autograph?
I got that when I was about 15 years ago. I was at Jerry's Deli in Encino. He would always go there, he and his wife and his daughter, they would go there, and I had Seiko cards left and right. So we went, I grabbed this one, I'm like, what's the rarest one I can find? I'm not going to ask him to sign something like this. Did that one, he signed it, nice guy, he's like, come on, back to me. Yeah, and then the guy Carlo just got this authenticated for me in his badge. So he sent that out. Is he? Okay, gotta make sure. Yeah, he's my card mentor. Yeah. Anything modern, anything top 10, low population, I love.
Yeah, I can see that. I'll look for you at the next show, bro.
All right, anything else? Look for the next one.
Go.
Yeah.
How you doing? Good to see you, man.
But is this his first?
That's his rookie year car. How much is that?
I'm asking 6. I got the tops as well. I picked up a couple of Jeters.
Dude, well, how did you come about this?
I bought that dude. I mean, if he becomes president in the Philippines, it's gonna be bananas.
Yeah, a very nice piece.
Thank you very much. How you doing?
Good. Good. Trying to keep everything balanced.
Of course, yeah, dude.
I've met him a couple of times.
I do better on that as well. I do better on anything.
Did you get this sign in person?
Yeah, I got that myself. I got that
You
at
see the
training.
event or something?
I got it at training camp in Oxnard.
Really? Okay.
Like, it was him and Rocket. It was the whole team, but it was
Back then,
95.
Yeah.
Oh, you had this car that long?
Yeah, I've had all these. Like, a lot of these that I got, not this, but these I got signed myself.
Wow.
Because I used to go out there all the time. 90s, I did a lot of sports, autograph stuff. Like Iverson, Barkley, all these guys, not that. those guys. Yeah.
You have some stuff in my life.
I appreciate it. Thank you very
How
much.
much you got LeBron?
I'm asking 350 for it, but that's pretty.
Never forget, man, I'm working in Chicago, North Side.
Yeah.
And I stopped at a 7-Eleven before work, right? And this is on a news thing. And I'm like, I've never seen a kid on Sports Illustrated.
Yeah.
So I just started looking at this and I started flipping through and I bought it, went to work,
Yeah.
kicked back at lunch and read this,
Yeah.
and started following this cat from that day.
Really?
Yeah.
He's the first man to be put on SI like that in high school. Even Kobe didn't get that, did he?
Never saw that. I knew LeBron was on another level. Bro, you have a good one, man.
Thank you.
Always good to see you.
Always good to see you too.
Thank you, Carlo.
Thank you very much.
All right,
Good
man.
meeting you.
Yes.
How you doing today?
Good, very good. How you doing?
Fantastic. Great to be here. Great. This is one of my favorite shows. So happy to be here.
Whatever What's King puts on, bro, I'm gonna be there.
Yeah, he's the man.
Yeah,
He's the
man.
man.
Look at that Kobe card.
You got it, man.
How's business been?
Fantastic. Selling a lot of kits. Steph Curry rookie prestige.
Yeah, bro.
It's a great card. High grade on it.
What's the top on this?
Pretty low.
Yeah, it's gotta be. Let me check it out.
500 right now.
Yeah. I track Curry all the time, bro.
450.
Yeah, I track Curry all the time. Every Curry card that's notable in a lower pile is pretty much known. Do you sell off of Instagram or anything?
You know, I don't. I I post about my kits. I mean, if I show something and somebody asks, sure, why not? But
I'll probably hit you up later to find out more about it.
yeah, man. Like, yeah, I do the shows. I sell my products online.
Can I see this grading?
Got it.
You ever thought about getting this graded?
Oh yeah, it's either if I don't sell it today, I'm bringing it to PSS.
Pretty clean card.
Very clean card.
Look at that. Thank you, brother.
My pleasure.
You all know that we're all about building relationships. So now we're going to spend some time with people that I don't know. But I'm going to get to know them and have conversations about the hobby.
How you doing, bro? How you doing? Good. How you doing, man? I've never seen a KFA flag.
Yeah, it's Canadian.
You got some vintage, man. Yeah.
This would be asking 900.
I see that. Very cool card, man. Where'd you get your vintage from?
We're from Canada, yeah. So yeah, a lot of this stuff.
You came down for this event?
No. I'm actually living here. Just
okay.
Until May, but my friend came down from Canada. Yeah. I just moved 4 weeks ago here.
Okay.
Yeah. I watch your videos, by the way.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You have such a mix here, and it's very nice. I mean, when you see stuff like this, being from Chicago and stuff, you see stuff, you don't see that everywhere. You got Roberto Clemente on here. You got Monty Irvin, Ernie Banks. Thank you, brother.
Thank you. Yeah, Kobe Olive.
On this side. Only half a Kobe. Okay, you get them all in the back.
Yeah, get the whole system.
Only get a kidney. Yeah.
They made the card different back then. There would be a card made like that.
No.
With the shadow in the back. Nice card, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. It is cool.
Good to see you.
I remember seeing you, yeah.
Yeah,
What's up, brother?
last time.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good, how about you?
All right. Good.
Like you're always going for my auto. Straight for my nice auto.
Bruh, who has a hammer check on the table? You got some Beatles stamps?
Yeah, a couple Beatles stamps.
What's the value on something like that?
I'm asking 65 for this and 25 for that.
These are nice. What's the price on this?
70?
$70.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah. And then I got my Kobe auto here also, another one for you.
Oh, that's a beautiful card. How'd you come about this?
My buddy's had it for about 20 years and I'm selling it for him.
Oh, this is a nice card.
Yeah.
I remember when Upper Deck used to do that with cards.
Yeah,
remember that?
they did the buyback.
Yeah, bro.
Exactly. I think this is also a buyback. This was just like a jersey card, and then you get the auto like buyback.
Very cool, man. There's nothing like going out in LA. You will see some Kobe stuff everything.
Always.
My cousins.
Oh, very nice.
Checking out their birthday.
Oh, that's a beauty. Wow, that looks clean too, man.
Rollin! What's up, man? How you doing, man? Good.
What you doing in Charlie?
I got some Nintendo, some comic stuff that I brought out for you.
Okay.
Steve Jobs.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
Jobs card.
Yeah. More wrestling, a couple high-end basketball cards since the last time you've seen it. Yeah. Some fun stuff. Yeah.
All right, man.
Got the Vegas trio that I put together here.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. I've been listening to your sports commentary.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah.
Do you like it, man?
Yeah, very interesting. Yeah.
You're trying to give a different way of thinking.
Right, definitely.
Oh, you got a Ric Flair card. Okay.
Right. Wrestling here.
I remember when that came out. Thank you, bro.
All right, man. Good seeing you.
You too, sir.
Keep up that content.
Thank you. You too, bro. Where did you get that meal from, bro? Oh, from? All right, man.
Yeah, I'm dying.
Yeah, you that looks good.
And chicken,
You see that?
chicken fries. Oh yeah.
See this logo, 101.
It's one of my babies right there. I'm not selling. I'm just showing it. I'm showing those still, but everything else. There's another shack. It's that my cousin had. I think I took a picture of it. Let me see if I have it.
Did you see that here?
I thought I did, and it was in the same case.
I don't know how that card is. I haven't seen that yet.
Okay.
My man Miles is up next. We visit his table. He gives us his background on the hobby, how he got involved. And Miles has the bomb Beam Team shot card that Mr. White just showed me.
Our sales been one of that. Good.
It's been going okay. I sold a couple Pokemon slabs, like Blastoise ones, and everyone keeps asking about the Beam Team ones.
Is this a whole set?
Oh yeah, and it's really hard to see. The numbers only thing. You can like barely see.
Yeah, it is hard to see.
The shack is in the back.
Oh, it is?
The whole set.
He had it in a like notebook binder, and I took him out there and tried to
How
be careful.
long has he collected?
This is it. I saw it in the other case though, but this is it though. That's it.
Well,
That's it.
he worked for Anaheim. Well,
And has the book?
yeah.
Oh.
And that's why they
They
gave
don't
him this.
want.
They
don't
gave
want.
it to him.
Yes, they don't want. So what's your story, man? How long you been collecting?
Honestly, I collected Pokemon in like '99, and then I got out of it because it's not really. It wasn't lucrative back then. That was expensive as heck.
Yeah.
And the tournaments were really hard, and I tried, but yeah, it was really hard.
My son had some of these choice cards. I mean, years ago now.
You know?
God only knows where they're at now.
And if we breathed on them wrong back then, they would mess up. Let alone save them for 20 years.
Right,
but,
right.
Anyway, I got into it right before the pandemic. I got really into just buying people's collections.
Yeah.
Because it was just fun to like cherry pick or to kind of, what is it, treasure hunt. There you go.
Yeah.
So anyway, and then I got hip to like who's the popular people like Mike Trout, obviously, and Otani. But I didn't even know who Luka Doncic was. Honestly, I just knew about Michael Jordan, obviously, Kobe Bryant. But how do you miss this guy? He's amazing. He's amazing.
He's gonna be the future of the NBA as soon as LeBron retires.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Bro, you're the man, baby.
Appreciate you so much.
Yes, sir. You have a good one, bro.
You too.
Yep.
Today was a good day. I got to spend time with my friend Mr. White. We walked a bomb card show, talked to hobby, went through population, grading cards, price stands, had fun, laughed, kicked it with the homies, watched the Chargers stomp down the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm feeling good right now. I appreciate this opportunity. Leave in the comments your thoughts on this episode. Like, subscribe, and hit the notifications button. We appreciate you.
Yeah.